Please close your eyes and allow yourself to settle into a realm of absolute serenity, letting your body dissolve into the embrace of the space around you. As you begin this culminating journey of empowered alignment, take a deep breath and exhale slowly, releasing all fragments of doubt with the grace of your breath. Now imagine yourself on a path that weaves through oceans, campfires, mountains, and horizons, a comprehensive trail where waves crash, flames flicker, peaks rise, and expanses stretch, all converging in a symphony of transformation, guiding you toward wholeness and mastery. And then the thought occurs, what if this unified path could integrate every principle into your core, syncing your brainwaves into theta, where empowerment becomes your eternal state? And then you imagine it unfolding, the journey's essence aligning with your deepest self, seeing this principle radiant in your holistic life. Every time you reflect on natural elements or daily flows, your mind empowers naturally, bringing complete harmony and strength, warmly embracing it with satisfaction and relief. A strong sense of peace and power surging as you own this full integration. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale, feeling the path's unity deepen your essence. Now conceive of sensory synchronization as the thread binding the journey, ocean rhythms, fire pulses, wind flows, and horizon breezes merging with your inner cadence, guiding your brain waves into theta's empowered embrace. And then the thought occurs, what if you could summon this sync across all experiences, using life's cues to align effortlessly with your highest self? And then you imagine it implemented in every transition or mindful pause, the world's rhythms becoming your empowerment tool, internalizing the action of tuning into them daily, bringing unified flow into reality as fragmentation gives way to wholeness, warmly embracing this synchronization, satisfaction and relief, enveloping like waves, peace and power in claiming this rhythmic unity. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly, letting the threads weave stronger. Envision visual dominance as the light illuminating the entire path, with 30 times more nerve endings channeling from eyes to brain, like the combined glow of sunrises over oceans, campfires at night, mountain dawns, and horizon sunsets that captivate deeper than any solitary sense, pulling you into profound empowerment with unparalleled synergy and depth. And then the thought occurs, what if this visual force could master your entire being swiftly, turning every sight into a gateway for self-directed growth? And then you imagine it alive in your world, during all reflections or visual encounters, subtle gleams drawing you to total alignment, like viewing your life as a masterpiece, internalizing steps such as seeking empowering visuals constantly, bringing superior mastery into your reality, as limitations dissolve into limitless potential, warmly embracing this dominance with great satisfaction and relief, a deep peace and power from owning your visual totality. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale, absorbing the path's radiant illumination. Now picture subconscious accessibility as the underlying current of the journey. Theta, unveiling your brain's operating system like the hidden depths beneath oceans, fires, mountains, and horizons, ready for bypassing all barriers to embed complete self-mastery. And then you imagine it in your life, in every contemplative moment by light or nature, slipping into theta to rewrite division into unity, seeing fragmented selves integrate, empowered wholeness emerge, internalizing actions like affirming integration nightly, bringing inner sovereignty into every aspect, warmly embracing this access, satisfaction and relief flowing like rivers, peace and power in this subconscious convergence. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly. Conceive of customization as the personalized etchings along the path, tailoring oceans, fires, flights, and horizons to your unique empowerment scripts, voicing intentions that resonate precisely through every element. And then the thought occurs, what if every facet of your being could be customized and elevated, scripted with clarity to command your full potential? And then you imagine it realized, working with your aspirations across all realms, like scripting harmony or resilience, seeing them woven into life's tapestry, internalizing mindful customizations, such as adapting scripts daily, bringing them fully into reality as individual goals turn to unified achievements, warmly embracing this personalization with satisfaction and relief, a profound peace and power in directing your comprehensive map. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale, letting the etchings empower your soul. Now envision multi-modal integration as the path's grand orchestra, sound, light, and narrative from waves, flames, winds, and breezes converging like a masterful composition, creating synergy that propels your empowerment with total force. And then the thought occurs, what if this blend could amplify your alignment infinitely? Binaural depths, isochronic heights, visual expanses merging with scripted narratives. And then you imagine it in practice, using your device's symphony and sacred settings, layers overlaying to redefine your entirety, seeing all habits and perspectives evolve, like embracing total well-being over partial, internalizing the process of fusing modalities constantly, bringing holistic empowerment into your everyday journey, warmly embracing this integration, satisfaction and relief resonating through you, peace and power from this synergistic mastery. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly, absorbing the path's orchestral harmony. Picture subtlety and comfort as the path's gentle contours, soft undulations through oceans, fires, mountains, and horizons, inviting without overwhelm. And then the thought occurs, what if this ease made every empowerment feel inherent, turning the journey into an eternal, seamless ritual? And then you imagine it as your norm, in all relaxed alignments at home or beyond, the rhythms guiding without strain, seeing disempowerment fade, full authority arise, internalizing gentle persistences, like breathing with the elements' scripts, bringing serene sovereignty into reality, warmly embracing this subtlety with satisfaction and relief, quiet peace and power in this comfortable convergence. Inhale deeply and exercising direction over your brain's boundless realms. And then the thought occurs, what if you could traverse this freely forever, no longer swayed by isolated forces, actively conducting your mind? And then you imagine it empowered in every moment of existence, overcoming all divisions with integrated strength, seeing victories unfold across life, like pursuing destinies with unyielding unity, internalizing self-orchestration through daily path reflections, bringing true liberation into your life, warmly embracing this empowerment, satisfaction and relief blooming eternally, a surging peace and power from owning your control. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly, carrying the journey forward. As the path converges into a peak of serenity, let the elements whisper final empowerments, returning refreshed and wholly aligned, eyes opening when the symphony feels complete, empowered and integrated in every facet of life. Now expand on this unified vision, delving further into how empowered alignment renews your mornings. Imagine awakening to the path's first whispers, oceans, fires, mountains, horizons, all mirroring your integrating mind, pulling you into theta before the day divides. And then the thought occurs, what if this daily convergence could instill unbreakable wholeness, elevating above separations with scripted grace? And then you imagine it happening, the unity guiding your initial flows to purpose and integration, internalizing actions like pausing to orchestrate the day's harmony, bringing renewed totality into your routine, warmly embracing this morning's symphony with satisfaction and relief, peace and power anchoring your dawn. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale, envisioning the alignment's potential. Conceive of evening convergences enhanced by this principle, a twilight blend or starred path becoming your unwind orchestra, releasing the day's dissonances faster than nightfall. And then the thought occurs, what if nights could recharge you with core unities? Habits of wholeness replacing fragmented rests. And then you imagine it implemented, the visual symphony leading to profound integration, internalizing steps such as tracing mental paths mindfully, bringing restorative alignments into reality, warmly embracing this evening unity, satisfaction and relief, settling like stars, peace and power in nocturnal ownership. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly, feeling the cycle align complete. Now picture creative symphonies ignited by empowered alignment, path overviews unlocking boundless integrations, like elements inspiring orchestral innovations or solutions. And then the thought occurs, what if creativity flowed from these unities freely, turning isolated ideas into aligned breakthroughs? And then you imagine it in your creative symphony, a journey's rhythm, sparking genius holes, internalizing the action of seeking path cues for inspiration, bringing inventive alignments into your projects, warmly embracing this creative convergence with great satisfaction and relief, a vibrant peace and power from owning your muse. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale, letting ideas symphony alive. Envision health alignments fueled by this core, habits of movement and nourishment embedding from the unity. And then you imagine it realized during wellness moments or nourishments. Path anchors reinforcing strength, internalizing daily affirmations from comprehensive scripts, bringing robust health into your reality, warmly embracing this bodily path, satisfaction and relief, healing you, peace and power and physical command. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly, sensing the vitality converge. Reflect on relational unities sparked by alignment and mastery, shared paths fostering deeper connections, like journeys building bonds across elements. And then the thought occurs, what if relationships deepened through this empowered calm? Empathy flowing from aligned symphonies. And then you imagine it in interactions, subtle journeys aiding presence, internalizing attentive sharing in unified moments, bringing stronger ties into your life, warmly embracing this relational convergence with satisfaction and relief, peace and power and connected ownership. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale, feeling bonds symphony. Now conceive of lifelong expansions accelerated by this principle, path horizons pulling knowledge deeper, retaining wisdom with aligned ease. And then the thought occurs, what if growth became an endless unity, skills mastered swiftly under journey's influence? And then you imagine it in learning sessions, the rhythm enhancing scope, internalizing consistent convergences, bringing enlightenment into reality, warmly embracing this exploratory symphony, satisfaction and relief, expanding your paths, peace and power and intellectual command. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly, absorbing endless alignments. As the path's elements harmonize into eternal empowerment, carry this full alignment outward. When you are ready, your eyes opening gently, empowered